What's up, YouTube? COD4Man221 here, and welcome back to our part of the United Kingdom campaign, Parts RN4. I think this man walking backward with his hand on his head, clutching his rifle, retreating, is a perfect example of what is happening in the Soviet army right now. We are pushing them back. Greeks are getting themselves cut off. Actually, we have Greeks, we have Raj, Iran. No Greeks. Yeah, we have Greeks, Belgians. There's like a bunch of units over here. So. We're pushing, you know, Russia, you declared war on the world, buddy, and you may have pushed all the way to Vienna and to the Allied territory here. Yugoslavia's territory, actually. But you will not get any further, my friend. We've actually stopped them in their tracks across various rivers and in the mountains. So, joke's on them. And we're actually going to keep pushing up and fighting these guys. So let's get back into the war here. After we look after some more convoys getting sunk. Yes, we have resistance. Yes, we have air wings and no missions. Nope, nope, nope. And Soviet Union, 4.44 million men. So they've lost 4,444,000 men. And over here, Japan really hasn't lost anything. Germany lost that many troops and then they surrendered, so. And we're also currently going down the air defense path, which is just around Hong Kong, so we can get to China. So, influence China, and China does exist, and I'm going to try to get them on my side. I'll give them back Hong Kong if that will help them, because I'm not really too worried about the Japanese. I'd love for them to come into my faction. In fact, they'd even join my faction, but they're not aligned, which we're changing. They're 23% democracy. Okay, let's get back into it. We can have U.S. forces here. You know, some of you are probably disappointed in my USA campaign didn't invade the Soviet Union. But you're getting it now, so that's something. Push in, men. I don't want my line expanding too far north here. That's not going to be my main issue. There are some defenses along the border here, though. Yeah, so it's going to be shifting around, but not really doing a whole lot. We're like out of supplies again in the mountains. I'm gonna let our organization go back up and attack again. It looks like we're still having low supplies here. A lot of these units here. Only 16. They need 108 artillery. Good, well, maybe we'll take out this one unit here. The more of these ports I can cut off, the better. So far, even got themselves cut off here, which is great. Yeah, I don't think the Soviet Union, I think they highly underestimated how aggressive I would be, or the fact that by attacking Turkey that I would just let my ally fall apart. Just say, you know what, that's the Soviet Union, we're not going to mess with them. Nope, Turkey helped me in this game fight the Nazis, and I appreciate it, and we protect our friends as the United Kingdom here. I don't care who you are, even if you're the biggest big empire here with all your airplanes and troops, we're going to protect our allies that helped us fight the Nazis. That's how you're supposed to take care of your allies in the world. Not just in this game, but in real life. And we now have Minsk, which is awesome. Move up, troops. I just want to get us along the line here, and then I'll do another expansion. Whoa, look at all the Soviet forces right here. Keep the Mountaineers back to hold that. Yeah, there's actually a fort here. How many men have they lost here? Yeah, they lost another 200,000. Okay, we're starting to lose this, so I'm going to send my unit. That's an attack, actually. I'm going to send my units in. These are just some Turkish units. All my men are in reserves. He's actually a very good general. Well, he'll maybe push back the Turks, but he won't push back my forces. Are these guys at war with it? Are they at war with anybody like the Russians? Because they're fighting and I can't see where the battle. Oh, they're attacking. They're probably attacking the Russians to get Legionary Romania back. Okay, how bad is the air power here? Yeah, they still... that's way too many fighters for me to try to engage here. 1,700, that is ridiculous. Okay, let's get for this. Just to give us more, we'll lose less XP here. I want my cavalry divisions, by the way. Are they even? Oh boy, yes they are. Okay, where are you? Okay, we now have 12 cavalry divisions. Where's our resistance mode? Okay, you're going to be garrisoned all over Japan. Not Japan, Spain. Mainly, it's to stop all these factors that keep getting sabotaged by the enemy, by resistance forces. Don't need Gibraltar, that's already ours. Okay, so those guys are all going to be good. I'm going to give them Alan Cunningham. Just want to make sure my cavalry divisions, I'm going to give them military police here. And that will just help with suppression. Okay, Monty, how are we doing? Your 8th Army. You know, I think we should call the desert rats the winter foxes or something. Or the snow foxes. Actually, that's more of a Rommel thing. Because they called him a fox. Okay, once we take that, we'll make another line. A goal to push for it. A lot of city forces. They've actually taken Leningrad here. 5 more convoys are being lost. I don't even know why they bother sending in troops over there. I'm very happy, though, to see that our factories no longer be sabotaged along here. I'll have to start doing some of the same around Berlin. But the key is that we have all these ports. Okay, as soon as we capture this one spot of land here, we'll be up to where we need to be, and then I can draw another offensive line. Okay, sir. Your men have executed everything to their full... We even got a little pocket here. And that was a quick pocket collapse. Whoa, okay, the Canadians are pushing quite rapidly here. Okay, I'm gonna push again. And go. Sometimes I used to push all along the front line here. We have the Americans, we have Greeks, Canadians. I'm actually getting more of a fight from the Soviet than I got from the Nazis. Which I think is kind of telling. Mainly because, you know, it's just great to have a bunch of allies in our faction here. With peace at home, we can focus on our enemies abroad. Good for you, FDR. One of those countries is actually fascist down there. And the more air bases we keep taking away from the Soviets, the better also. Yeah, we're pushing these units. They keep constantly shifting along the line too, like my men were doing. And it kills our organization. The deeper we get into Soviet territory, the better. The closer we get to Moscow. The Soviet Union is nowhere even close, even after losing 5 million men. I think they actually lost something like 40 million people. A lot of civilians were in that number. Okay, resistance mode. Still kind of bad. I don't have enough units to actually cover all this territory. I don't know why you're doubled up over here, sir. Should be over there. Well, the next batch I'll send out. Maybe those guys are trying to get reinforced. I'll deploy them when I can. They don't need any training whatsoever because they're just garrisoning. How are my units though? Are these guys... Surprisingly, we only have some... Most of these guys aren't even... A lot of them are green and trained. They're not... None of them are up to like elite. Which is pretty surprising. And the attrition is killing us in Russia, just like it did historically to the Germans. Justin made a big mistake here messing with me. Okay, I'm gonna expand our line here. I'm gonna spread my troops out a little bit, because right now they're okay. Influence China, baby. There we go. Get the Chinese on our side. Yeah, they don't. It's amazing that just with 97 units over here that we're able to keep this whole line here and just push it. And the Soviets are going to start losing factories too. They still have a ton of troops here. What would be scary is if they got a nuclear weapon. Awesome. We're even almost positive on our infantry support weapons. Once again, our factories are being sabotaged. I'm going to cut down 5 here. Get some more on our fighters. Yeah, this is the center of our thrust here. We're actually all stuck on a river. I don't get why the AI is sitting all these units on top of mine, just making them have very bad spots. Let's look at the supply here. It's actually not great. The Allies are actually killing me with their own troops here. But if we're suffering from supplies, the Soviets must be suffering also. Don't I have 7? Yeah, I have 7 units right here. I'm going to try to maybe cut some Soviets off, if I can, here. Now, I should give these guys a commander. Okay, you're going to be an army group. Slim can be your commander here. So, tactical withdrawal. Okay. That's why units wouldn't shift so much around the front. Now we're doing it. Yeah, they have no organization though. Their units. So we might as well attack. We do have all the anti-tank guns and Logistics Company 4s being researched. So our infantry, I think, with our technology, are superior to the Russian ones currently. I know the Russians have probably removed that. Oh, we're actually getting across the river here. And the Soviets look like they may be fighting against, I don't know, maybe those guys down there. I still have 18 men standing here. I'm going to spread out along the front line. They probably keep getting attacked. Might as well attack up there. More naval results. 10 more convoys have been sunk. Red Sea, though. You know, they're trying to send them through the Suez. Yeah, look at all the Green Sea here. Like, I own this. I own the Mediterranean. It is a British lake. Mussolini. What are these guys doing marching all the way up here? Mussolini wanted the Mediterranean to be in another Italian lake like it used to be with the Roman Empire, so he used that phrase very famously. I don't see them stopping me from getting to Moscow anytime soon. With what we've seen from these guys, I mean, they're allowing us to take a lot of territory here. And they're having supply issues also. Now, it is July, so it's a good time for an invasion. We've just been fighting continuously since 1943. So many Soviet divisions. I have like 1 division down here. Oh, it lengthened my line here because my allies are... Okay, unlengthen the line. I don't really care about the north here. Whoa. I think I may have... Yeah, you know I did. Let's continue. Let's push towards Moscow here. And go. What I think I did was I think I edited my attack line and put all my troops up here. So we're just gonna keep pushing because we can. My manpower is getting drained though. Probably because I'm making all these cavalry. Okay, extra cavalry. We're still having sabotage operations down here. Yes. And you guys can join this guy's army in his garrisoning of operations. Okay, we have another free research slot here. I guess we can get this for extra factory output. That makes me happy. We'll do that. I have 5 nukes, so Moscow, get ready. 6,000. I'm just keeping these 2 5s because they have maximum efficiency in their line, so I'm just going to keep that there. See how these guys have very little efficiency right now? I'm just keeping factories on there so I can always increase that if I need. I have a ton of wrecked factories, so hopefully I get them repaired. But yeah, look at that. Russian airplanes are everywhere too. I wonder how my Air Force is doing. Am I getting any of these guys reinforced? No, we need more, we need 700 fighters. So I'm even talking about jet fighters too. That'd be great if the Soviet Union actually started. I bet Poland would give me a lot of this land, like the French did in Germany, which is no longer really my land. Okay, so we made a little bit of a gap here. We'll try to cut off some units if I can. This is probably the Sudan land here. Okay, I don't want all. I want to actually. They're gonna cover my back here, so I'll keep 1 unit there, and these guys are gonna attack. I'll keep 1 unit back once again. I want to make sure that we can actually hold this. I don't mind doing little strikes like this over here just to cut off Soviet forces. You know, our arrow's doing well. We do have guys shifting along the line here, as long as this top one isn't. Yeah, I'm not too worried about a couple of Soviet units up here. Moscow is like 2 tiles away right here. Means we're getting organized. They're making a push to Tula here. The game almost plays itself at this point. Like, I'm kind of controlling micromanaging a little bit when I need to. Like, just ordering some units to actually just attack this Kiev here. But our units are basically doing their job. As we have literally no organization. I don't know if we need more ports. There's just probably, look at that. Yeah, they had no organization. They instantly retreated. How's our supplies doing out here? It's actually pretty good right here. Okay, just take this province here. I want to get closer to Moscow. Our supply is pretty good. It's just a little iffy in the south here where we have a ton of units. I may even shorten my line again. I think I have enough allied forces here that I don't need my troops there. Okay, we're going to shorten our line here. That will be more troops, we'll be able to have more effective troops here. I want you to hit Moscow here. If you can, that'd be great. 3 divisions right there. Come on, men, push. Push them back. I want to take Moscow. Oh, wow. Quick collapse that unit. Send more troops to the push to Moscow. We're actually defending this with some paratroopers that are almost have no organization whatsoever. You know, considering this game's only been out a month, I think I've kind of learned it. I think I've gotten a lot better than since day one, just learning a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff you guys have taught me. To give me a lot of suggestions helping me out here. We have Moscow. Where's my news bulletin here? No news bulletin. Okay, USSR, how you feeling right now? Moscow's fallen. Yeah, that did it. That hurt them a lot, morale-wise. I do want to take this little airfield here. I don't see where the Soviets have a lot more airfields around. I don't think they have any really kind of in the... They do have one at Leningrad that we control. In fact, let's look at Soviet. Now, they do have air superiority here. This is Western Poland. That's where all my fighters are dying at, I guess. No, let's send our fighters in here. Okay, new research slot here. What do we want to do? Our Navy's absolutely fine. The Soviet Navy sucks. Let's get the jet aircraft. We need more supplies. What do we need? 1 oil. And I have a ton of surplus of steel, so I'm just going to get all my factories back from that, which is awesome. So it looks like once this line finishes up here, we get across the river. We're going to make another large push and just keep going. I may even just push north and try to cut off whatever Soviet divisions are up here. Well, at least cut the units off around here. We also have Stalingrad, that's a major city. That's the new capital. What might be even better is we cut off the ports here. And then these units will be technically out of supplies because they won't have any ports to supply themselves with. Okay, what happened to China? We just influenced them. What did that do? I'm currently growing democracy. I don't know. That'll do something, I think, though. Maybe we'll give China some options. Okay. We can sanction Japan. Go to war with Germany. We've already done that. Oh, this is great. For fighter models? Yes, that'll be good. Give us half off for some of the later fighter models here. I do want them to expand this. I would love, in this game, to go to Vietnam or something. Just, like, play up. Like, I want more time than just, like, you can keep going, but then you'll run out of text. Like, you can play this as long as you want, but I want to get, like, add some helicopters, some other cool things. Or, like, you can start in the Cold War, right? So it's, like, I want to be like EU4, where you have, like, you know, give us, like, 100 years or something instead of 400 like EU4 had. So you start in the Cold War, and you decide what you want to do, and you can stage coups and, you know, try to overthrow, you know, democratic governments, or... That'd be awesome. Okay. Field Hospital 4 sounds like a good idea. The signal company I've heard is very good, though. It helps the organization. Yeah, it gives 20 organization to the division. Let me get the research hospital, though, first. We're taking a lot of casualties. We have in this war, that's for sure. Not as bad as the Soviets, that is. I have... Wow, Iran is taking 54,000. Should probably go check over there. New Zealand, 88. Yeah, Poland's taking 9. Okay, yeah. The Soviets have not made any progress into Iran from maybe... Actually, I think Iran's made a little progress against the Soviets. So they're just fighting on so many different fronts. They're fighting the Caucasus, they're fighting Iran. And they'll soon be fighting against China, hopefully. How are you already in a faction? What is the Chinese United Front, anyway? Interesting. I've actually not seen that. I'm going to have to draw Monty's lines again because we've taken a ton more territory here. I'm just going to draw it like that. I want to cut off Soviet forces. I know Monty says he wants to get his all troops in position, but I'm not too worried about another push. And it looks like Iranian forces and Iraqi forces have actually, these guys might actually cut off Soviet forces in a massive pocket in the Balkans here. Did I not pay attention and lose my forces? Where are they? No, I wasn't paying attention, but it looks like we collapsed some more Soviet units here. I love these mechanized units, though. They're pretty good. I may try to break through somewhere. Now these kind of look like AT guns. So you use just light tanks too. That's not going to do a whole lot against this bike. So Moscow is clearly ours. Leningrad is ours. Stalingrad will be ours soon. We'll cut off forces over here. That's one of the most satisfying things about this game. It's just the sheer fact you can cut off like massive divisions, just utterly destroy them. Like that's great. It really is. And I had a very shallow push kind of here. Take another victory point. Because I want to just close off this area here. Who would have thought Iranian forces, French, Yugoslavian, Greek, British Raj would be in Leningrad? Gotta love when you can make your own history in these games. That's one thing I love about historical. Well, I like being able to play games set in historical times and kind of do my own thing. Like I made one of the achievements is Axis Canada, and I did that. That's just kind of fun, you know, just messing around, having some fun, enjoying the game. But Moscow's fun. You know, the Soviets are not really. I think it's because I'm with so many allies that they do have a ton of divisions, but it's not. You know, they're losing so many men here. Okay, let's go right here and cut off these two divisions. And I already have a little pocket there. I need a little bit more oil from the U.S. And by the way, whenever these guys are ready, I'm going to force deploy them, make them a new army, and have them garrison Germany. Stop sabotaging my military factories. That's Poland. Okay, so the cavalry over here. So these guys will kind of suppress. Look at all this land look how big Poland is. It's ridiculous. Okay, we just need to cut off this airfield here, and then the Soviet force will be completely surrounded. And with no city... Yes, I know, we're fighting in the Soviet Union. There's always going to be low supplies. We've actually made a decent push again. And I've significantly widened my front, too, to basically be most of the Soviet Union now. So, I couldn't even do this myself, but it looks like the AI has now cut off Soviet forces from, split them in two from the Ukraine area. So these units are, yeah, Soviet Union's about to get destroyed. So can you declare war on Russia for me? That would be great. No, guess not. Are you the leader of the Chinese United Front? Probably. That's probably it. And I love that there's... Oh, I forgot about this army completely. Oh, the U.S. Oh, no, France took those guys out. And we're just going to land anyway. That's fine. So, yeah, I forgot about it. That was not really that important. We have German U-boats around here. I'm going to send my destroyers that are hanging out to go and search and destroy, because they're around this area here. I want you guys to really capture this quickly. I know it's trying to send some more units to... Because this is where the rest of our push should be going. Look at all these. We have U.S. troops here, French troops. I really do feel like I'm fighting a war with allies. Like, I like that. I like that the AI comes and helps you out, because in some games they don't. Okay, guys, we're at 30 minutes. If you guys have enjoyed this part, I'll see you guys in the next part where we continue to collapse the unit. I just want to show you how close they're to capitulation. They're almost halfway to capitulation. Now, I'm assuming if we take Stalingrad, that will be big. And if we can cut off all these forces here, yeah, they'll be hurting. So, that's the plan here. Keep cutting off Soviet forces, or have my allies at least try to cut them off. And I'll see you guys in the next part. COD Format 221 signing off. Hope you enjoy.